So here's my question. Does anybody like insurance? Maybe we do because we're watching this video, but I'm talking about the outside public. Altogether, many people outside the consumer doesn't love insurance, and there's a lot of reasons for that. But what we need to focus on is there's a lot of other things that people don't like. I don't like the dentist. I don't like getting oil changes on my car. There's just some things that are considered adulting, which means we fall into that icky category. But here's the thing. We are a necessary evil, right? People have to contact us to get insurance. So when they're calling in, they might not be joyous, they might not be excited, they may not even be totally interested in calling you today, they just have to. And so you're a speed bump to getting them what they want. Now, you might not think of yourself as a speed bump, but here's the key. If that's how someone feels, you have to understand their perception is their version of reality, number one. And we have to understand that because here's the thing. How are you going to show up in this situation? If you know the client calling in is probably not, this is not the highlight of their day, how are you going to show up? Are you going to show up understanding they're probably a little nervous? They're probably a little overwhelmed. They're probably a little bit like, how much time is this going to take? And are you going to feed into that? Or are you going to help reset it and show them that this is a different experience? That's your choice, by the way. And so if your agency doesn't have a clear sales process, what ends up happening is we take the quote sheet and we basically become like an online quote machine of just, yep, pool, trampoline, pit bull, which we could all be filling out online, which instead you want to give them an experience that taps into those emotions of how they're feeling, how they might be embarrassed that they had a DUI, how much they might be thinking, am I going to save any money? My rates just went up. What the heck? Are they going to be thinking, you know what? How do I know I'm making the right decision? Insurance is really overwhelming. You need to understand the consumer so that you can be a better alternative. Now, remember, if no one likes insurance, it doesn't mean that they don't like you. It means they don't necessarily love this idea of what they have to do. But I always tell this story. I don't love going to the dentist, but I really like my dentist. He's funny. He's got the whole setup. There's a Where's Waldo poster on the ceiling. So as they're cleaning my teeth, we don't have to have an awkward conversation. I can find Waldo and be super psyched. And he's made himself the better alternative. Your insurance agency can do the same things if you think about it and you start to get creative and be a little different. If you've enjoyed our 3-minute videos, make sure you subscribe on YouTube, go like our social media so that way you can get our 3-minute videos starting next year when we're not going to be emailing them every day. You can still get email updates from YouTube and our blog when they're posted. So take that into consideration if you love the daily, but also too, social media loves you as well. We are going to be doing a weekly recap. And please, if you're interested in any of our services, reach out now. Let's get on the calendar, have that conversation because things are going to be changing next year with our new website. And we don't want you to miss out on any opportunities. It's just a conversation. Trust me, we'll be okay. I'll see you in the next video.